It was a busy afternoon, and the school's meeting room was filled with teachers gathered to resolve a pressing issue regarding a new teaching method that had caused some confusion among students. The senior teachers were already seated around the large table, some leaning back in their chairs, others flipping through their notes, ready to defend their viewpoints. The discussion began with each senior teacher presenting their ideas one by one. Some suggested minor adjustments to the method, while others argued for a complete overhaul. The room buzzed with opinions, debates, and counter-arguments. Yet, despite all the voices, the problem remained unresolved. Every suggestion seemed to lead to another disagreement, and the tension in the room was palpable. After nearly an hour of back-and-forth arguments, a quiet junior teacher, who had been observing the discussion attentively, finally spoke up. She hesitated for a moment, but then shared her opinion, a new approach that was simple, innovative, and practical. Her idea immediately caught the attention of several teachers who had been frustrated with the ongoing debates. However, not everyone was pleased. One senior teacher, known for his strict demeanor, snapped at her angrily. "We are the senior staff. We've been discussing this for hours, and you, a junior, think you can tell us what to do," he barked. The tone of his voice made the room go silent. He continued to belittle her, criticizing her experience and trying to make her feel small in front of everyone. The junior teacher's hands trembled slightly, and for a moment, it seemed she might withdraw, ashamed and humiliated. But then the principal, who had been quietly listening to the discussion, intervened. He leaned forward and addressed the room with calm authority. "I want everyone to listen carefully," he said. "The opinion just shared by our junior teacher is thoughtful, practical, and innovative. This is exactly what we need to move forward. Implementation should begin based on this approach." A ripple of surprise went through the room. The senior teacher who had insulted the junior teacher tried to protest, but the principal turned to him, his expression firm yet fair. "No matter your seniority, no one has the right to belittle or humiliate someone for sharing their thoughts. Innovation does not come from rank. It comes from ideas, observation, and courage. You have a responsibility to respect every member of this team." The atmosphere in the room shifted completely. The junior teacher, once nervous, now stood taller, her confidence restored by the principal's words and recognition. Other teachers nodded in agreement, realizing that good ideas can come from anyone, regardless of experience or position. The principal then summarized the lesson for everyone. Leadership and authority are not about dominance, and no position gives the right to insult or suppress others. True progress comes from listening, learning, and valuing contributions from everyone. By the end of the meeting, the issue was resolved efficiently using the junior teacher's suggestion, and the team left the room with a renewed sense of unity and respect. The senior teacher, humbled by the principal's words, silently reflected on his behavior, realizing that arrogance and rank could never replace wisdom, open-mindedness, and the courage to innovate. The junior teacher's opinion not only solved the problem but also left a lasting impression that creativity, respect, and collaboration are more important than seniority or authority, and that every voice in a team matters. That day, the school learned a powerful lesson. No one should ever feel that their opinion is worthless because of their position. And more importantly, no one has the right to insult or belittle someone else for sharing their ideas, because sometimes the most innovative solutions come from those least expected to speak up.